Hi Ninjas, Chandra Hall here, a Ninja Guide, with this week's action tip. Are you a great negotiator? Well, as a ninja, we always work to negotiate home plate. Now, you might remember that technique. It's all about thinking 2 moves ahead. Now, you and I know, if we're working with a buyer and we're going to write an offer, of course we would call the listing agent. We want to get as much intel as we can about that seller. Are there other offers coming in? One of our favorite ninja questions to ask is this: what is your seller's dream contract? Now, I can promise you, the listing agent on the other end of the phone will always laugh and say something like, well, full price cash, right? Or more than full price cash. And what I want you to recognize in that moment is that's only 2 out of the 5 negotiating points of a real estate contract. So a ninja will always negotiate for home plate. We're going to address and discuss and summarize all 5 negotiating points. So they talked about price and terms. Okay, great. But let's ask about the ideal closing date. You would ask that agent, well, if your seller could wave a magic wand and have the perfect closing date, when would that be? Oh, okay, great. When would possession be? Right? We want to make sure that we talk about inclusions and exclusions as well as any other contingencies. Maybe the property had been pre-inspected. Maybe the buyer is willing to waive certain requests for repairs, as an example. So it's really critical to negotiate for home plate. One of my other favorite negotiating questions, especially in the shifting market that we're seeing, when I get an offer on my listing and it's not for full price, because we're starting to see that now in a lot of our markets, I like to ask this question. I will say to the other agent, first of all, I always call them and thank them for submitting an offer. Thank you so much for submitting an offer on behalf of your buyer client. I know there's a lot of properties on the market right now, and the seller and I really appreciate that you took the time to write an offer. Now, I will tell you, it's not exactly what the seller was hoping for. So I want to make sure that I present it in the best possible light and terms. So should I present this as a take it or leave it offer? Or do you think there's some room there? Now, everybody, that technique I have used for the last 20 plus years, and it works like a charm every time. Because what's going to happen is that other agent will start telling you things like, oh, no, don't present it as a take it or leave it offer. I think there's definitely some room there, or don't do that. It helps open up the dialogue and helps you get a glimpse into that buyer's motivation in really trying to buy your listing. Now, everybody, this tip, as well as a lot of other new things on negotiation, is also showcased in our brand new 2-day course called Ninja Now. And we have some great opportunities coming up for you to be able to take that. We have some public courses. We have one in Las Vegas. We have one in Orlando. We have one in Denver. You won't want to miss the opportunity to take advantage of investing 48 hours of your time, and I'll help you take your business to a whole nother level. I look forward to seeing you there and along the Ninja Path.